Hello, strong boss women. I'm so excited to have you here for our next coaching video. So in this video, what I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk a little bit about macro counting, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about meal prep. So it's going to be, I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. So let's dive into it right away. Counting macros. You know, I'm obsessed with it. You know, I love it. I follow it every single day. And that's what I base your meal plans around. I place them around the macros that I have calculated for you. But when it comes to counting macros on your own, or for example, a free meal, or if I just give you macros, then a lot of women find it super confusing and create a bad relationship with an app or a number, which is not my intention. This is supposed to be a lifestyle. So I'm just going to clear a couple things out. Your macros, those numbers, they are just guidelines. They are not restrictions. They are not rules. They are not end-all be-alls. They are just guidelines. If you go a couple grams over or a couple grams under, you are going to be totally fine. Your body's not going to see such a huge difference. It's not that serious. So don't worry about it when you go a couple grams under or over. Like I said, this is just a tool for you. It's not something to keep you restricted. It's a tool. It's something to give you knowledge. It's something to give you perspective. It's something that's just teaching you about food. So you know your portion sizes. So you know how to create that healthy lifestyle that you're looking for. Because if we're very out of tune with our body, then we can be totally eating too much or too little. That's why macro counting has a great guideline for you to create that healthy lifestyle. So start listening to your body and giving it the food that it needs. And please just do not use it as a regimen. It is not a regimen by any means. So since we got that out of the way, I wanted to talk a little bit about meal prep and how to meal prep. So if I'm giving you a meal plan, then you will see that I tend to do pretty much the same meals either every other day or half of the week and the other half of the week other meals. So it's super simple and easy for you. So you can take 1 or 2 days out of the week to prep your meals. So what I recommend doing if you're super short on time is obviously taking 1 day out of the week where you're going to dedicate an hour to 2 hours. Depends on how fast you cook. And what you're going to do here is do all your meals. So you literally block out that time, don't do anything else, literally take a piece of paper, all the recipes I gave you, create all those meals. Now, obviously not all the meals are going to be staying fresh for a whole week. So what I want you to do is take 3 of those 3 portions for days and put them in your fridge. So you're going to have 3 days of food in your fridge, and then the rest of the 4 or the 3 or however many are left, you can freeze. So obviously someone genius came up with a freezer, and you can freeze your food so you can take it out so it's nice, fresh, juicy, and you can just eat it with delight. So that's the first way I recommend doing it. If you do have a little bit more time and you like to be a little bit more flexible, then you can do 2 days a week. So this is also what I recommend if you like a little bit more variety in your diet, you get really bored with eating the same thing all the time. What you can do is, for example, do meal prep on Sundays and then Wednesdays or Thursdays. So you have fresh meals every single day, pretty much. And you don't have to freeze anything then, and you have a little bit more variety because you don't have to just prep everything at once. But nevertheless, you will get results with both. Just depends what's more convenient for you and what works better for you. As you know, I'm all about having individual, making it a lifestyle for you and making it as sustainable as possible. So that's what I recommend when it comes to meal prep. So what I want you to do right now is take out your calendar, take out your Google Calendar, take out your paper calendar. If you don't have a calendar, what are you doing? Get a calendar. And I want you to see which day is the most flexible for you. Which day you have the most free time, and take that day as your meal prep. A lot of people go, meal prep Sunday, but if your Sunday is super busy, Sunday is not going to work for you. So don't feel obligated to pick Sunday as your meal prep day. I pick Sunday as my meal prep day because that's the time that I have. Sundays are usually my most off days, so I usually take Sundays and sometimes Wednesdays or Thursdays because those are the days that are the most chill for me, the days that I have the most time and can dedicate myself to making delicious food. So look at that calendar. Is it Friday? Is it Thursday? Is it Wednesday? Take 2 hours at the beginning just so you don't under time yourself and are stressed later on that you didn't make all the food in time. So take an hour and a half or 2 hours, block it out, color it, be like, this is my time where I cook. Make sure you have the ingredients, make sure you have the time and everything you need to create those meals. And when you finish, send me a picture. I want to see you creating those meals. I want to see you making progress. So send those pictures to me of you blocking out your time and then meal prepping. I'm so excited to see those. Another thing I quickly want to touch up on is grocery list. So this might seem very basic and simple and obvious, but not for everyone. So I want to make sure that you are getting your goals and you just know exactly what to do. It can be super confusing if we're running around with our meal plan and we're just looking at like how much of this and then how much of this. When you get your meal plan, sit down, look at exactly what is in there. What I do, as you probably saw, is create one big meal and then you divide it into portions. So in that one big meal, it's pretty much a ready grocery list for you. So look through the meal plan, write down, add everything together, go to your groceries, and then have your meal prep day either the same day or the next day so you have all the ingredients and you don't have to worry about not having something. So I just want to quickly add that. Again, if you have any questions, if you need any support on any of the topics that I mentioned today, either the food scale, if you still find it very confusing and very restrictive and you just have a bad relationship with it and you really need some coaching on that, please reach out to me or talk to me about it on our accountability call. If you have any questions, write them down, save them on your phone so you can grab them right on our accountability call. I'm so excited for you and I can't wait to see those pictures with the meal prep. So talk to you soon.